Perfect. Hello, everyone. I am Enrico. I am the CFO of Earth Automation. We do autonomous robots for agriculture. Okay. Today in Europe, 270 billion of euro of the European budget are wasted instead of invested for income support to agriculture because there is a huge lack of sustainability. Today, there are repetitive and discouraging activity that bring also to a lack of personnel because no one wants to drive anymore the tractor. Even more, 56% of deadly accidents in the sector are mainly caused by misusage of tractor. Our solution is can save 720 billion in the same period, 24 hours, 7 days operation, and 99.9% of safety. Our solution is Dude, RoboCrop. It's a patent solution today in Italy, is pending the European patent. It's IoT cloud connector, is standard with them, and it's compatible with the standard implements today used in agriculture, and is ready to electric. Today, this one is a diesel because it's more, used by the customer. Its autonomy is today more than 10 hours, 3.5 tons, cut to 75 horsepower. We also won last year the EMA Annualty. EMA is the first events in Europe about agricultural machinery. Our main competitor, today there are three solutions close to the tractor. There is us, Robotic, and Agixit. Unfortunately, it's a bit covered with Agixit. And we are the unique that can both go in orchard and arable. And we use visual navigation to navigate inside the field, and we are also the most competitive one. Our market is a growing market that we're going to reach 12 billion in 2026 with a CAGR of 19%. Our business model is going two directions. From a direct perspective, we do direct sale directly to a G company through a full rent, or as a robot as a service to agricultural company, but we also sell our robot through indirectly through dealers that are today the main point of purchase for a traditional agricultural company. Our team is quite heterogeneous with Fausto, that is our CEO, coming from the agricultural sector. He has an agricultural company team too. I am the finance guy with 6 years of experience in financial and marketing and sale. And there is Luigi, our CDO, with 20 years and more of experience in robotic sector in manufacturing. We have also one software developer that is a mathematical computational guy, 2 engineers and 1 senior guy. And we have an advisory committee quite heterogeneous from agricultural expert to also export of director of international company. Our revolution in data, this year we have already reached 246K of revenue from 60K last year with 4 customers. And we have already 3 dealers that contacted us that want to purchase sales our product, and 11 letters of intent signed with potential customers. Today, we have won already with the 4th prototype, the Galileo Master, and also the EMA Innovation, as already say, and we have already raised 260K of investment. It's pending the WIPO, and we start to sell, and we start to have the first customer. We are looking for 3.7 million, of which 1.4 already commitment. And we want to do through that a fleet of 30 units that we're going to be releasing in the 4th quarter of 23. But why invest in us? Because we are expecting to have a strong future growth with high product flexibility and technology that is also scalable also in other sectors. One of our main partners, as an example, is Leonardo, that is the first defense company of Italy. Also other agricultural company and also other institution, primary institution like also Le Village of Credit Agricole. Thank you all for the attention. I would like now to have some question and I open to reply. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Enrico. I'm going to open the floor up to Alex and Fabian. Do you have any questions for Enrico?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I can go first, Alex, if you may.
Sure.
No, super interesting, and I love ag tech in general, and I think this is a very interesting approach. Maybe one question is on what kind of applications can your autonomous robot actually solve? Like I understand that.
I have a slide for that because it's quite, one of the questions that raise more often. So let me just go. So we do, for example, spraying, defoliation, shredding, topping, plugging, tilling, shot remover, everything that is compatible today with a Cat 2. And, it's also, we can also work with agricultural company directly to do what they need. Today as a startup, we try to be much flexible as possible to our customers. So we do also robot on request. So if they need anything, we will build what they want.
And you can do all of this.
And try also to, sorry.
No, you can do all of this with your autonomous software, even like the things where that is a bit more non-standardized.
You are saying, in reality, we can do that. It's regulated by the customer. It depends a lot also in the level of automation of the implement. So, for example, the shredding and the tilling and also the plugging, the spraying, is an activity that at the end you parameterize what are the speed and the level of spraying. And so at the end you can go and move autonomously inside. So it needs to be parameterized by the customer itself.
Yeah, okay, understand.
Okay.
And then basically the customer doesn't need his normal equipment anymore, right? You completely replace it, or do you kind of need both?
No, he can use his standard equipment. This is one of our strengths at the end, because he can use standard implements. And on the other side, obviously it depends on the implement, because obviously if they are an implement that need a lot of regulation by the consumer, or they are still manual, a lot of them in reality today are autonomous also, so obviously there are someone that still need, for example, a person beyond that do the movement of the machinery. Obviously in that case, we cannot use it, but what we want to do is to preserve what are the methodology to they use it in agriculture.
And maybe you can double click a bit on the regulation part, because I think in Switzerland you always need somebody to be able to intervene at any time, I think, right?
Okay, no, today we don't need anyone to check it. We have studied a solution on that, because we are always, the machine cannot go faster than 6 km/h.
Okay.
In this way, we avoid all the certification needed. So in reality, you don't need anyone to look at the machine. And also, from this point of view, we have 3 levels of security. We have LiDAR, we have visual navigation system that also stop if there is someone approaching the machine. And there is also, a frontal bar, a frontal bumper, if you touch it, we're gonna stop the machine. This is a surrounding of security to avoid any kind of problem from this point of view. And also, the speed of 6 km/h, is not so crazy speed.
Yeah. Fabian, you have another question? Otherwise,
Absolutely. I have many, but I don't know how many we have time for. But
if you want, we can organize a call to deep dive.
But Enrico, you said that you had some competitors.
Also with the technician team.
Yeah, cool. But you said you had some competitors already. But what would you say is your main technical advantage towards them?
Our competitive advantage, I think, is more focused on the visual artificial intelligence system of navigation, because more we go and we follow a path, and better we will gonna perform the task assigned to the machine. No one is looking or applying this kind of solution. Also, for this reason, the defense sector is looking to us, to apply the same technology and visual navigation in their sector to do. But this is another topic, and I will not touch it in this event. Thanks for the question.
And I have
Go ahead, Alex.
Can I ask one more question? I was just wondering, Enrico, on sales, customer education. Do you think it's a big barrier? Is it a big barrier to convince farmers that this technology is a game changer for them? How do you ensure that, if you go via retailers or resellers, that you can actually get your product out there in the market?
okay, one of the reasons why we are going indirectly through dealer, and we are trying to do, a model that will not, touch their, we will not enter in their model of sales, is because dealer know already which are his customer that is looking for innovation. So for already which are the early adopter. So they will gonna drive also and support us in the selling. So we will do a train the trainer. So we will gonna train the dealer to educate also the customer to go in this direction, because they will gonna be, I think, from this perspective, the one that can drive better the sales of our company. So I can say to you that we had, for example, with a real case, there was a dealer in Calabria that contacted us because he knew it already that a customer was looking for a solution like the one that we are proposing. So this was the reason why we say, okay, we need to push on the dealer side, and obviously we need to find the right dealer for the one that they are thinking forward. I hope I replied to your question.
Thanks.
And that was actually my question as well. I have one more before we move on to our next startup of the night. And Enrico, why are you doing this?
Sorry?
Why are you doing this?
We are doing this?
No, why are you doing this?
Because I'm coming from Calabria, that is our startup, yeah. Because I'm coming from Calabria, that is I think the least region from Italy and one of the far behind region of entire Europe. And our main sector is agriculture, and we want to push forward, and support our region and our territory to move ahead and to move into a better, sustainability and purchase power also in the region itself. So it's a way also to support my region in Europe.